Still the two maps, and we are starting this off with Islands, Byzantines Wars. This is Champions League, this is Nearly, and Robo.
Hello guys. So Byzantines, not really any bonuses for water maps at all. Like the faster, like cheaper Imperial Age is kinda useful, but otherwise for a standard Grush map it doesn't really help them at all until you get to the late stages of the game, which are usually got some sort of advantage for one player or the other by that stage.
Okay, yeah, that's so true. But since it's mirror match, it wouldn't really matter anyways. Vikings having the better fire ships, attacking faster, but on islands, fire ships aren't that effective because the distances are pretty long, especially if people tend to backdock, and therefore galleys and war galleys later on are the most important units.
And speaking of backdocks, Vinchester has an absolutely amazing backdock in that corner there. Those fish are amazing, and it's so far away from Tato. He could just about go for an FC with that distance. If Tato also goes for a semi-backdock.
Yeah, I think Tato will go like one of kind of the north of his island, but well, let's see.
He probably will, and that would be a little bit unfortunate because although it's good that he has those two extra islands there, giving him slightly easier access to the extra resources, it cuts out a lot of deep sea fish.
Yeah.
He's only got about 4 directly north of his TC. So that'll be okay to get him up to feudal age, but as the game goes on, he's going to have to move his fish quite far away, which might be an issue.
Yeah, maybe redocking on one of the small islands would be a style move. Oh, Vinchester actually effing up the deer lure here. And now sending a scout to go for the boar. He did see it. Actually saw both, and that's pretty late for the first boar here. Lured one deer and unfortunate sheep.
That's a really bad sheep kill.
And a late dog if you ask me as well. Whoa, what is this for a boar?
Looks like he's almost going for a forward dock, Vinchester. His house builder. Yeah.
And 6 on wood. I think Winchester's build-up is pretty far off here.
Yeah, because look, he's already got 260 wood before he started building his dock.
Yeah.
So he's very, very late with that.
I think this is looking so good for TaToH.
Yeah, and that's probably just about the worst dock that Vinchester could build.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of fish surrounding his base.
Result oriented, yes. In general, I think like on this style would have been a bit better, but in the long run, I think that's a good dock here.
Oh yeah, but like the very close fish that you want to keep up your village production and age up quickly, it's gonna have a bit of an effect. Interesting, like Tato's already got a fishing ship out, and Vinchester's starting to make his.
Yeah, and his feudal age time will be so much later. Look at what time he's getting his second boar now. Is he maybe going for castle age?
Maybe a landing? Oh, that doesn't seem... You'd want a fast uptime for a landing, presumably. Whereas Tato, it looks like he's preparing to up already. He's doing loom. Just about finished with his boar, so he's going to have a large food drop-off in a moment. Alright, Tato's just going to idle his TC for a minute, try to gather in... There we are, he's up already. Flat 10-minute time, whereas Vinchester still got 150 food left in his boar.
And he's keeping his villager at the front. Huh. Maybe Vinchester is really going for the fast castle here, but then I'm surprised that he's not building a... No, now he is looming as well. No, it's just a bit struck by him.
Up, but he's going to be over a minute later, which is going to be really, really bad for a Grush.
And he doesn't have like the galley, like the fishing ship advantage. It's 4 against 4 as well. Don't see him building a 5th one. Now going... Yeah, it's just a bad start. Although he has 3 villagers more now. Production was pretty
3
consistent.
villagers more, but he's probably going to lose all of his fishing ships, so it'll even out in the end. Most likely.
Well, let's see. Like, losing your fish obviously wouldn't even it out. Just reaching feudal age and keeping up the production here for TaToH will even it out anyways. And TaToH now going, Vinchester going for the aggressive dogs, and I'm not too impressed how he is playing this so far. But maybe he will convince us.
Thank you, you wonderful man.
Thanks for subscribing, mate. And yeah, showing us that we are doing a good job here over at Woobly Official. Now the second great fish being fished off from TaToH, still at 2 dogs. And yeah, this looks like a reasonable start. Very early on sheep already, not adding 2 villagers on gold, like you normally would see.
And Tato's actually making a 5th fishing ship instead of a 3rd galley. Which is... He's actually making a 6th fishing ship as well. 1 galley from each dock, and then I'm guessing because he's seen how laid up Vinchester was, he's decided to make some extra fishing ships before continuing galley production.
That's interesting, because Vinchester is actually going...
Might turn out to be really bad, because yeah, as you were about to say, Vinchester's already got his 3rd dock up.
And he's going for full production. Very chill
And
with
Tato
fish.
Building his 3rd dock in the back of his base, where there's
That's a bad dog.
no fish, basically.
Feels bad, man.
Like, but I would have expected you would at least send a fish to scout out if there's any fish there before doing a dock like that.
That's so weird. The approach of like Wonder or Fire would have been here to just build 3 docks, 4 docks, and crush him off the map, and
completely kill him.
yeah, it could have been like a 14-minute game. But TaToH's approach of like rebooming, probably he was anticipating a back dock and wanted to catch up, but it was just a bad start by Vinchester, and it somehow outsmarted TaToH here.
And like Tato does have a galley advantage, but they're just not in the right position. He has 2 of them sitting out near Vinchester. Oh, and now no, there's another 3 galleys that have just come out for Vinchester, and it's all even. Vinchester's ahead, killing off a couple of fish. Not looking good for TaToH at all.
Yeah, I think I'm ahead like 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, you probably are. My PC is a little bit slow.
Okay, now the fish in the bag, not the greatest. Vinchester now even going for fletching, and suddenly he is ahead by 3 villagers, I think by 2 fishing ship. The galley amount is better for him, and yeah, it looked so weird, but just the adjustment of TaToH was the worst when it came to what Vinchester was actually doing. Now even getting some nice hits off here. Oh, and very low HP galleys already. How is TaToH transitioning into this? Obviously, he has a lot of farms and might be the first one going for Castle Age, but still, surprising how this game went.
Yeah, I think it definitely would have been a better idea for TaToH just to go heavy on galleys, and then maybe make the fishing ships in late feudal age once he's guaranteed that he has an advantage. Whereas here, the galleys, they're about to be coming in for Vinchester, and TaToH, he can't stop that. He's got 4 galleys versus about 10. There's nothing he can do to stop this. This villager building a dock will brings her back in time.
Yeah, although she's still
really bad to just start building the dock and then have it get killed off by the galleys.
I think she's still in danger, but now, yeah, well microed off there. I heard a barracks from Vinchester.
Yep, Vinchester, and he's building an archery range.
Yes.
So either he thinks he's completely won Warsaw already, or he's expecting a landing, but he is building a transport ship now from the most forward dock.
Okay, let's...
So he seems pretty confident that he's won water control.
Yeah, and I think rightfully so. He sees he has more points, he won every engagement, the kills are 5-1, he knows that as well. And yeah, he sniped a lot of fish, so he knows how far ahead he is now.
I'm just not sure if the landing in feudal age is going to be a good idea, because TaToH's resources, he's getting ready to pick up. Like, he builds a market and buys 200 food, he's pretty much up the castle already. Whereas Vinchester's a little bit of food behind. He will catch up, though, with the fishing ships he has. But he just doesn't really have many farmers.
Yeah, don't expect Vinchester to go for, like, heavy landing now with, like, 5 villagers. He will just build 5 archers, do fletching, land them on the other side, and just be annoying. Maybe snag 3-4 villagers, be out on the map, force the other guy to build a blacksmith, barracks, archery range, maybe a tower, and yeah, he won't really commit that heavily onto it.
Well, we'll have to see how that works out, because Tato's up the castle. And the transport ship's coming round the front of Vinchester's base.
Being housed hurts a lot here. Could have had one more archer out already. So now going for the kill against the dogs. Losing 1 villager, maybe 2. Oh no, nice micro here. Saving the villager.
So what do you think that Tato is going to go for now? Keep going for water control, try to get War Galley and take it back, or go for a landing?
He is researching fletching, which is quite surprising. He still has 200 stone. I think he will... He has only 3 galleys queued up. I think he will boom first. I think he will add 2 TCs, will sacrifice water, try to be annoying, try to snipe some fishing ship, and then go for a redock without a castle.
Without a castle.
Yeah.
That seems risky, because while this is happening, Vinchester can start to bam out the fishing ships and boom as well, because he isn't that much slower, it's only a minute and a half. And best case scenario here, Vinchester's archers come in and deny one of Tato's TCs.
Let's see where they're going. TaToH doesn't see it just yet. Let's see what Vinchester sees of the island of TaToH. Not much. So he needs to go, and he could do some. Oh, actually, instant university coming up and instant monastery. So it's a rush to Imperial Age. He will go for heavy fire ships.
Ooh, that is unexpected.
The archer's getting... What? Only one villager here. Now losing...
But they are idling quite a lot of his eco.
Yeah.
A third of his villagers were in that TC for a while there.
Yeah, and... denying the university for now. Although that's not important since the siege workshop functions as a second building as well. TaToH now buying his way to Imperial Age.
Here comes a mangonel. Gonna flatten those archers in just a second. There they go.
Only 2. Oh, mangonel shot.
Maybe there's the epic micro that single archer kills off the mangonel, maybe?
Well,
not a likely scenario, but he's doing his best to be annoying right now. And then walks into the TC.
Yeah, he could have went back. I think there was 3 HP villager. Yeah, it was 1 HP before. Okay, then let's see how TaToH is approaching this. He needs to go for war galleys, but that's only to research fast fire ships. Yeah, he's going for fire ships now, and that will be interesting. How do you think this will go? Fast fire ships against roughly 30 war galleys?
Not good to begin with. But the thing is, Vinchester thinks that TaToH's booming. He saw the TC, and he's building 2 TCs of his own.
But he also saw an instant university, an instant monastery. I think Vinchester, if he puts the puzzles together, the pieces, then he should know that TaToH is going for Imperial Age.
Well, yeah, if he does know that, then he needs to start massing war galleys already. But he's not doing that, and then as soon as, well, now that TaToH's in Imp, he's going to have to start panicking and mass building war galleys, or just land.
Well, Vinchester 29 food at the moment, adding more farms, and let's see, not doing anything out of his docks. Trying to land one other archer.
the one archer. That's all he needs.
Well, he could snipe still. I still have my favorite 3 HP villager here. Where is he? There he is. So the archer maybe came only for one mission, but might get converted now. Let's see how this will go. I think TaToH shouldn't attack just yet.
No, he's probably going to lose this army up in the north. No, but Vinchester's not patrolling.
Oof,
Loses 3 war galleys before he even starts to attack back.
oh, that was the best start TaToH could hope for. Suddenly points are pretty even. Military count pretty even as well. Vinchester still not queuing up his dogs. 3 GCs running. Ships idle. Fire ships closing the distance.
Vinchester is most likely going to need to build a castle if he wants to go back on water. I think. Although, saying that, he is starting to build some more docks on the factory base.
Who is? Oh
Vinchester
yeah,
is.
Vinchester is.
Just to the south of his initial TT.
Oh, but TaToH should see it. Going with his war galleys there.
I think right now is the perfect opportunity for Tato to start to go aggressive. And he's also building a forward dock and killing off the transport ship of Vinchester. So it looks like, Tato is going for a transport ship of his own. He has some forward villages and his mangonel.
Maybe a mangonel and 2 monks. The support of some war galleys could be pretty deadly. Okay, let's take a look. Still more war galleys coming up for Vinchester, who's looking to have reasonable resources to go imperial age. Remember, like Robo said before, it's so much cheaper. Maybe just landing the monks to get the relics here for Vinchester.
Ooh, that would be sneaky. That would be really impressive.
Vinchester now buying himself up to imperial age. Fast fire ships scaring away what Vinchester has, and suddenly TaToH is taking the lead here. Vinchester on the way to imperial age, like we said before. TaToH going for eco upgrades, still on 2 TCs, 13 villagers ahead for Vinchester.
And he's now starting to mass war galleys again. But there are a lot of fast fire ships out there on the map.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like some of those docks to the south might get denied if fire ships attack the hills. But no, they're just going to run past.
Let's
trying
see.
to pincer in these war galleys in the corner of the map.
And Vinchester might trap himself. Look at this. Fast fire ships from the top, fast fire ship from the south, and Vinchester is being there. Let's see if TaToH seizes. Oh god, and he's running into the corner, and look at this. It's 34 against 28 military, and this will change now pretty soon. The moment TaToH is closing the distance, and Vinchester's army is not really fighting. He's trying to run, and he's trying to flee to the south. Knows that that's probably the worst fight he could ever take.
I think he actually made the best of that situation. He only lost about 5-10 war galleys, I think. He managed to run away with most of them.
Okay. Yeah, but the trap should be real now for TaToH. Sending in
He's
more.
definitely in a bad position, but it could have been a lot worse. Maybe some sneaky demos would be a good idea, seeing these fire ships are right next to these docks.
Trying to micro-rank those fire ships, but suddenly it's 23 to 41 military count. The relic was sniped from before, like we saw, and now out of nowhere TaToH is the one surrounding Vinchester here after losing the water early on. And oh, look at this landing. TaToH with 8 villagers and a monk. I'm surprised what he will go for. Maybe 2 towers?
Maybe siege workshop or something?
It's an archery ranges. Interesting choice. Cancelling some fire ships there. Galleons and chemistry now on the way for Vinchester.
But Vinchester can see the landing, he's got a monk there.
Oh, but yeah.
Managed to convert a fast fire ship. And he destroys the transport ship, which isn't a massive problem. But just slows down TaToH if he wants to reinforce more.
Ooh, and
landings.
TaToH actually going for hand cannoneers, something I would not have expected. But Yeah, obviously a unit you don't need to upgrade to really do lots of damage. They come out unupgraded with 17 damage. That's a lot if you only face villagers at this time.
And we're just attacking the skirmishes, which is definitely not the best situation you want to be in Imperial Age.
Oh,
galleons and skirmishes, but he doesn't really have a lot of docks anywhere on the map. And he doesn't yet have the stone for a castle.
Look at the villager, not the villager count, the military count. It's 8 to 45. It's total control for Tato on the water and even harassing on the mainland, controlling one of the gold spots, instantly shutting down this one ram. More hand cannoneers coming in, and hand cannoneers can easily fight against low numbers of skirmishes here.
Oh, especially if he builds a siege workshop and some either mangonels or bombard cannons just to support him.
Bombard cannons coming in indeed, and whoa, Vinchester can't feel great about how this game is going at the moment.
I mean, he's got a couple of galleons down in the south, but they can't really do anything versus the number of fire ships that Tato has running around.
And Tato's controlling so much. Maybe Tato could even go for galleons on his own now. Let's see. Nice hit here from the bombard cannons. Now the brighter formation here for Vinchester, for Tato. Is trying to dodge the bullets. Nice micro against the skirmishes, but yeah, skirms, bombard cannons are actually a good composition. Oh, big hits here against the bombard cannons. And Vinchester really out microing here Tato, what Tato is doing.
I mean, the Tato almost has the stone for castle. So potentially, once this bombard cannon gets cleared out, a forward castle to deny the gold, wood, and the farms around this area.
Whew, that micro of Vinchester is just incredible. Yeah, he didn't take a single shot from the bombard cannons now. Killed all the bombard cannons and all the hand cannoneers. What a great defense by Vinchester. But still struggling when it comes to water.
Should probably consider going into galleons purely to give him some breathing space around the edges of the water.
He's going for more skirmishes, going for ballistics as well. And yeah, this game doesn't end here. Vinchester is holding this beautiful micro and a quick transition here by the perfect counter skirms. Tato now going for these skirms.
Tato is starting to make war galleys, but they are only war galleys. No galleon upgrade, no bracer. So versus the galleons that are coming up from the south of Vinchester, it's not going to be good for Tato on the sea right now.
Well, let's see. Tato's getting the extra island with wood and gold. Villager count still heavily in favor for Vinchester, close to 30 more villagers, or even more. Production. Finally galleon upgrade for Tato.
Needed the galleon upgrade 3-4 minutes ago so that he could help deny those skirmishes and cannons around his landing.
He was
or even going to the back of Vinchester's base and denying his stone mines, which he's doing with a single war galley at the moment. But if he could completely deny that stone then, and then build a castle on the other side of that wood line, then Vinchester's in a really bad place. Without castles, he can't really defend from the galleons.
Yeah, that's so true. Maybe with some bombard cannon micro later on, but for now it will be galleons against galleons, and Tato needs to catch up more. He is at only 2 TC so far. Maybe a 3rd TC at some place would have been nice. Oh, a nice surprise.
The trap Vinchester's stuck in the middle of 2 of Tato's navies and completely getting decimated there.
Yeah, and look at the kill statistics. Although this was cleared up pretty nicely, and the shot was pretty good for Vinchester as well, Tato managed to really kill so many war galleys and now galleons all game long here with the fast fire ships of the Byzantines.
Oh yeah, and he's going to clear up these docks, possibly. Vinchester has got a very large amount of docks there, producing a lot of galleons in quite a confined space, which arguably helps the galleons with a nice compact control a lot more than it does the fire ships.
Okay, so Tato now...
Vinchester's building a castle somewhere, in the very north peninsula of his island.
Okay. Yeah, controlling lots of wood, controlling his stone spots, zoning out so much area. But yeah, there's not much around and some galleons are already waiting for him, so that castle might actually be denied even.
I see that one galleon making a lot of damage on those villages.
Let's see if he's sending in more. Yeah, he is.
But
and
while that's
shipwright.
happening, though, in the south, he's completely decimating Tato on the water there.
And suddenly...
The army count is just about even now, whereas just a minute ago, Tato was almost 20 army ahead.
Yeah. But Tato is now going for shipwright. Could you check if Vinchester has shipwright already? Because that might change.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah.
No, he does not have shipwright.
Okay, so now TaToH is getting ahead when it comes to water production. Beautiful castle placement here. A bit scary because it could get sniped from the land with some traps. But yeah, that's a fighting area where TaToH can easily snipe those traps most of the time there as well. This castle had to be deleted.
Yep, moving over to where his main gold mine is. Not a bad place, although there are some skirmishes that just happen to be sitting there at the same time. He just can't pick a good castle position at all. And here come the galleons. Vinchester just... Oh, go! Tato, into the corner! Tato, where are you going? Ah!
Isn't he?
I was gonna say that Vinchester just can't pick a castle spot, but... It seems like this is gonna work out in the end for him.
Yeah, maybe we can see cannon games coming up at one point in the game.
Could definitely be an option for Tato sooner or later, and he is really taking back water at the moment. He's got almost 15 more army. As long as he doesn't lose them in small numbers at the top, he needs to retreat and build up his numbers into one big, massive galleons.
Ship right now for Vinchester as well, guilds even for TaToH, so he's going for all the good Imperial Age upgrades. Oh, even the transporter for Vinchester being sneaked in there, not really effective so far. And in the long run, Vinchester needs to freeze some more wood. He's getting enough wood in the south at the moment, but he can't really accept most of his wood in his north. And yeah, look at those healthy forests still for TaToH. So TaToH is having the map control here.
Yeah, but it's starting to turn around. Look at that number of galleons that Vinchester has there. That is an intimidatingly large army there, pushing Tato, forcing him back.
65 military for TaToH, 52 for Vinchester. Trying to retreat, and that's a good area for TaToH to fight. And let's see. Oh, now light cav and chain boarding armor on the way. So we can see Hussar landing coming up any second. Not 100% sure.
Also some trebuchets there sitting next to the transport ship for Tato.
Oh, where? Oh yeah,
Just north of his stables, on the south part of the island.
Yeah.
Not sure where he's going to land the trebuchets though.
Not sure where Vinchester is planning to go. Yeah, things better if it is now going back. TaToH shouldn't engage this either. So I think that's just a spot where both players need to retreat.
Well, Vinchester doesn't really need to retreat, he just needs to not walk into the castle.
Yeah, that's what I meant, but yeah,
So
after I said it. Yeah.
Stay there and secure that position, you can't push in without cannon galleons or trebs from the island.
Cool, TaToH. Trying to take a fight now. Out of the range of the castle. Think that's not really necessary at the moment.
Yeah, but it looks like Tato might have a small advantage, but it's so hard to tell with these galleon wars. They all just stack up on top of each other.
Vinchester trying to do a split micro there, and what? He is retreating and now re-engaging? Ah, he was just waiting for his rams.
And siege ram will be coming in just a moment, 15 or so seconds.
Okay.
And once that happens, he's not going to really lose any water fights on that peninsula there.
Okay, now Hussar and traps, 3 traps and 5 Hussars. Let's see, should land over here, kill that castle. And I think the Hussars shouldn't go for the raid. I think they should protect the trap there.
Yeah, use the galleons and the Hussars together to defend the traps. The Hussars pick off any rams, the galleons kill off anything anything else that comes nearby.
So both players will...
Ooh. Got a trebuchet from Vinchester going for the castle across the lake there. Or the river, I should say. The ram sitting in front.
That's a good...
And just out of range of the castle.
Yeah.
So, a very, very good position for Vinchester there.
Tato could easily have just put 5 galleons over here and snipe those 2 traps. Bit surprised that he didn't go for that.
But, ooh, Tato going for the heavy demolition ship.
Oh, and misclicking at the top. He's right. He was moving. And now finally he's taking the engagement. Why is Tato not sniping those traps? That's so surprising to me. And now the landing of rams. Oh, that's a risky move because the transporter is unprotected at the moment. Going to the south, trying to run around the galleons and then try to land from over here, I believe. Let's see the traps now being sniped. 1 down. Would have loved to see that move a bit earlier. 2nd down. And yeah, are they hussars waiting for the transporter? So that's one of the better scenarios here. And the 2nd landing as well. 2nd castle in danger of going down. Again, just 3 traps. It's even with Byzantines tough to repair that.
Ooh, 2nd castle's about to go down. 1 more volley.
Now the engagement in water, and that might be one of the deciding fights here. Let's see, not a lot of hussars, and they're going to the wrong direction. The fight is real. The castle is actually shooting at the rams, now focusing back on the galleons, and that's a nice amount of rams here. This is a good engagement for Vinchester, but still the castle is staying strong, or the rams will go down in the long run. And I'm not really sure who's winning. TaToH thinks he's losing and trying to micro a bit better. Still lots of rams here.
Because the rams are on both sides of him, so he's going to keep auto-firing to the rams. Which is a really, really bad situation for him. But ooh, he's starting to mass a couple of demolition ships. Ooh, they're coming in. 3 heavy demos. Let's see this move.
And whoa, they're doing lots of damage.
Oh, the demo. That was really strong. And the hussars killing on the rams at the same time.
And more galleons coming in.
He is losing the fight, but more galleons are coming in. And he has more demolition ships just a little bit to the north nearest trebuchets, waiting for when they are needed most.
And suddenly it's 20 military against 80. TaToH is going for the kill here, and Vinchester is typing out GG. Strong performance by TaToH.
That game was just back and forth all the way.
Indeed, so weird. The start completely F with my mind, and then this landing did some damage. Then TaToH fast imperial age going for fast fire ships, then controlling this area, being shut down by Vinchester. Vinchester coming back, but then just too little control of the map for Vinchester.
Oh yeah, like both of them had opportunities where they could have won the game so easily. Like if TaToH had just kept making galleys to begin with. If Vinchester had kept making galleys when TaToH got to Imperial Age. Just the potential mistakes were just all over the place.